Good.
American badass, watch me kick. You can roll with rock or you can suck my dick. I'm a portal flick, I'm like amazing grace. I'm gonna fuck some hoes after I rock this place. Super fly, double wide, side long, my guys are so cheap and ride. Full sack to share, bringing flash and flare. Got the long hair, swinging middle finger in the air. Snakeskin suit, 65 Chevelle, see me ride.
Let me see that, cameraman. Let me see that. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We all know, as the WWF World Heavyweight and WWF Champion and the WWF Universe, we despise Roman Reigns, a.k.a. Jonathan Raffle. Now, let's get a little deeper into this issue. Back when me and Johninator and I first moved, before then, him and I were great friends. And then after that, his true colors started to show, the fakeness of his personality, his friendship, keyword, started getting put to the test, sort of. And he betrayed it. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, like 6 times. The 6th time was the last time, and that's when he quit on every single one of you and us here in the WWF. Now, he may not be here and, wrestle or whatever, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? Buddy, you messed with the wrong people. You messed with the wrong person. Because I have a little word of advice here. Don't piss people off. And I know the situation goes back, January, when he really quit for the final time. The dude was supposed to be main eventing the final show, WrestleMania 35, me versus him, the WWF titles on the line. He won the Royal Rumble for that very reason. But when Stewart came back, we had to replace him. Stewart has the best potential. We all know Jonathan Raffle, a.k.a. Roman Reigns, can't sell injuries. He can't even wrestle. The dude is like a fucking Sid from Ice Age looking motherfucker, if you think about it. But look, I mean, he's just overall a bad friend, a bad person. I actually tried to reach out to him recently just to even, put some light on the situation, to at least give us the 2 matches at WrestleMania that we needed to get done. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Just the final 2 matches that we need. But obviously, he won't be main eventing for these. And whether these titles are on the line or not, I don't give a damn. Either way, I'm walking out with these. But because he quit and had this whole idea about him walking away from WWF, taking these, which means he would be basically taking more shit from everybody else, like he's been doing the entire time. The dude, I can't stand him. I personally would love to shove my fist. Oh, wait, I already have. I shoved my fist so far up his face already before. And I'm not even kidding. I have. Right up his nose. And it bled. And that was not here. Actually, that happened here multiple times. Let me get a chair. We're gonna get a little comfy here. That man bled.
I'm sure the proper term you should have used there was in his face, not up his face.
Up whatever face he has. He doesn't really have a nose. It's hard to hit.
True.
But dude, we all as a channel made a commitment to you guys, not only to each other, but to you guys, to do what we were supposed to do and give you guys one big final run, one big final show. And what does that man do? Like he'll do it anyway in any other situation. He took his ball and he ran home. Now, he took what I said to him as a threat last time I talked to him, which it really wasn't. But he's the type of guy who was in high school who would get shoved into a locker or someone would joke around with him and he would go and snitch. So I know if shit got real and he swung first on me, I'd be going to jail. Somehow, some way, just because of his disability or whatever he has. And you can agree with that probably too. He gives off that personality, he gives off that vibe. You guys saw him. He wanted to main event the final show. Maybe that's why he took his ball and ran home. Whatever. But you guys really want to end the final show and the channel, the wrestling part of the channel with a terrible match with a guy that couldn't even fit on the fucking card. He's not even on the pre-show. He's not even a part of the show at all. And he wants the main event. Dude's a joke. I don't have time for the fakeness that he bestowed upon the WWF. We all hate him. I thought about letting him into the Hall of Fame. But we all decided that's probably not even going to happen, even if he did the 2 matches. But that, at that point, would be up to you guys. The Hall of Fame is up to you guys, overall.
Don't forget to tell them about our sponsor.
We have a sponsor?
No, but if you did, I would have said the same thing anyway.
Now, beside that, we don't have any sponsors. I don't know. I want to fight him at WrestleMania. You guys still want to see that? Because I do. Not in the main event. I want to fight him. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to fucking swing on him. Like I actually have swung on him before in matches. But that's because he fucks up. He botches every single fucking thing. He ruins the videos. Now, the only good thing about his wrestling is his improv and just him trying to be funny. That's it. He has no wrestling in-ring skill. He can barely deliver any fucking moves. He wants to try and hit a chokeslam. I don't know if you remember that. The dude tried to hit a chokeslam on me. I'm like, no, fuck you. You ain't doing my own move. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that honor. Now, we may have tons of videos that we pre-recorded before he even quit, like last summer. But they're still going to be a part of the final run, too. This is video number 451. And beside the fact that I'm still the WWF World Heavyweight Champion and WWF Champ, even after I beat my brother in his rematch clause. So, look, we got. This is it's just mind-boggling to me. It's baffling. I'm truly baffled by this man. Now, I'll ask you guys, do you think he's a good friend? Wouldn't a friend have your back through anything and not take his ball and go home, stick to his word, follow through with everything? What do you think about that one?
He should have stuck to his guns and stayed through this.
He should have stuck to the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Whether there was changes or not, obviously there was changes, but we all agreed to it. That's the thing. I know it wouldn't take much for me to beat him in real life. It wouldn't take much. I give it what? A second?
I'd give it a good 30 seconds.
Well, what if I'm going completely off on him?
Well, the 30 seconds was so
He could
you
run.
couldn't. No.
No.
So you could
He would run.
enjoy the beatdown. Whatever.
See, and if there was a real beatdown, it'd be great to do it live. Honestly. Hey, Payne, you hear?
Cricket, 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 cricket.
That's right. Oh, he quit. See? We can't do anything. The dude fucked up every single plan. That's why he didn't get the best push. Obviously, he beat me a couple times last year. We had, before I even moved, he was a good friend. I don't know why, what changed, what happened, what switched, but his true colors just like that. Everybody else has been real pretty much for the entire time. Now, Stewart almost didn't come back either. He was having a little bit of issues too. But luckily, he's back too. And hopefully, we're getting ready to get on a final run and, sail through this. You got a question or something to say?
No.
I mean, I thought I had a lot more stuff I was going to say. I just don't remember it. But it's live for a reason.
This is what happens if you don't remember your lines.
There's no lines. I've just been thinking about this for so long. I really do want to get vengeance on this man. I don't care. I'll tell you. You know what? Here's the challenge. You know what? Since I want to fight him at WrestleMania, we want it to be a real fight. How about we do a 5 stages of hell match? 5. And you want to know what those matches stipulations will be?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and checkout.
I'll answer that in a second, crew. Give me a second. Now, let's see. First match. Let's do a no holds barred match. Just a single fall. 2. Best 2 out of 3 falls. All these match stipulations are no DQ. No DQ. 3. First blood. First blood match is the third one. 4th, Hell in a Cell. 5, a casket match. A casket match. And you know what? There'll be weapons anywhere. I could throw him through a table. I could set his ass on fire. I could do whatever. And so could he if he's, obviously strong enough to do it. The dude doesn't, he's so strong he can't even pick me up. Have you seen him? Now to answer your question, crew. Well, what matches do us fans get to see this summer? Well, let's see. You already know for the new WWF Universal title, I'm facing my brother, the Johninator, at SummerSlam. That's just one part of SummerSlam. Part of the summer is after this stream, you get to see me versus Damone, where I defend my titles and try and extend it to 686 days. Then, and that's just the regular one fall or submission match. Stewart is planning on coming back soon too. And I can't, you know what? Maybe I'll take out my aggression on that man too. Because he's been talking a lot of shit in streams. He's been talking a lot of shit in other promos that he's laid out. He talks a lot of shit to me in person. He's got a little bit of an ego now. That's the same thing with Roman Reigns. So I hope Stewart is prepared, because when I see him, he's just going to rest in peace. That's all. I can't really say much about it. I'm going to give him a last ride.
He just going down.
What?
What?
He's going down. It's just that simple.
That was what I just said.
And I know he was talking shit to Damone on his Q&A, the second one. So I'm curious to see how that match goes. I know last time... Oh, another thing with Roman Reigns. He has to rely on other people to save his ass constantly. He can't do anything for himself. He's pretty much helpless. I might as well just put him in a wheelchair or something. Oh, that's really fucked up. Jeez.
Remember, we're supposed to keep it R.
You know what? This is I don't... This is live, you know, whatever. Any more questions? Because I can't really give you a whole lineup for the summer. All I know is hopefully this summer we'll get everything done. We have, 452 after the match next video. So we got not that much time. We're almost at 500 subscribers. We're at 458. So I also want to thank the fans for being loyal and sticking with us through this bullshit that Payne's put us all through. I want to teach that boy some lessons. I really do.
Like math?
No, not math. A lesson I'm going to kick his ass. Like, that's the lesson. Respect. Not just for you, not just for me, not for Stewart, not anybody else backstage or part of the WWF, part of the WWF universe as well. He needs to learn the words respect.
So yeah, like math.
Explain your equation.
How many times do you have to kick his ass before he gains some respect for you?
As much times as I say so. So that's unlimited.
And I use times like multiplication.
Now, Timon, if you want to come out here and you can speak on him too. I mean, I've already laid out the challenge. Roman, if you got any balls left in your court, obviously I always beat you in whatever we play, whatever, basketball, anything sporty, wrestling, whatever, video games, then, you know, I always knew the man was jealous of me. He's always been jealous of me. He literally always has. He's like that little brother that can't catch up. Look, he has, in order to get on my level, he'd probably have to get like 5 step ladders or so to get a raise.
True.
Or more. The dude's so below me. I can't. I don't care if he was here for the EJW channel war that we had, which we decimated that channel. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I do.
I mean, you know, he's provided some decent, important matches, but that's about it. He has commitment issues. He's just a bitch. And he'll rest in peace whenever I see him. Mr. Jonathan Raffle, a.k.a. Roman Reigns.
He's taking the words out of my mouth.
What else do you got? There you go. The camera is yours for now until I kick your ass later.
It's not free, you know.
It's my yard. I walk around when I want.
Your yard, but my house.
Yeah.
Well, let's basically, to sum up what he was saying, is Ruffle is a piece of shit, and in no way will he be able to stop him when any matches come. Did I hit all the points in that one sentence?
I don't know. You probably have some more to say. You wrestled him. Give your opinion on him. Whatever. What do you got to say about Roman Reigns? I mean, I could say he's a pain in my ass. Pain in your ass. Pain in everybody's ass. But
Hey, I've used that joke before.
But it's not a joke, though. It's a literal thing.
I know, but I meant about being a Roman pain in the ass. I've used that joke before.
Yeah.
Anyway. He wrestles so poorly. Think about it like video games. When you first start off, you're like, okay, I think I can do this. Then you only do 2 moves, and everyone that's in the same room are like, come on, just do a different one already. But no, it's always the same 2.
Oh no, it's look, I'm gonna hit a little bit of a Superman punch every single chance I get, or I'm gonna spear you, or I'm gonna get chokeslammed or whatever, and I'm gonna botch that too.
And his acting for like when he got hit or something. Now, what do I say for this? His acting was more like if you gave a grandparent with arthritis the ability to bend backwards. It'll never happen. And that was still more fluid than how his acting was.
What's that, crew? What are you thinking about? We want to hear the fans' opinions on Roman fucking Reigns, too.
Are you thinking about video games or food or something?
Oh, him?
Yeah.
I don't know. He probably... They're at home. They could probably eat whenever they want. We're on the road constantly. What do you mean?
Sure.
We could go take a trip to Roman Reigns' house.
Oh.
Then again, I don't need help. I'm not him. That's the point.
I'll just stand and watch. Videotape the whole thing.
Get it live for the fans and WWF.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he swings first.
Yep. As a reference to someone who is dead to me. Never start it, always finish it. Not exactly sure what that means, but in this case, I recommend doing that.
Well, there's nothing really to finish or start because I already finished it. So.
All right.
That guy will rest in peace. We'll take a last ride, pedigree, chokeslam, tombstone. Howard, what? What else? What moves do I do? Sister Abigail. My sick, twisted mind.
Any other family members?
I don't know. The torturous thing. that I will do to this man if him and I take another step in the squared circle.
Squared circle.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Man. Now, whether, like I said, whether these are on the line and if I still have them by then or not, doesn't matter. I'll still kick his ass. I'm rolling into WrestleMania. I'm going to look for a fight. If he shows, and he gets his ass kicked. If he doesn't show, then you all will see what I'm saying. He's a little bitch. And he always cries to his mama whenever he gets in trouble. Mommy, I need help. Some kid pushed me into the locker. Don't you worry. I'll tell the school. Anything else you'd like to say?
You will do all of those moves on him. I will do that one move that I used on you, where I basically folded your arms back and elbowed you right in between the shoulder blade, temporarily paralyzing you.
I hate that move so much.
I only used it once successfully on you.
Yep, I reversed all the other times.
Mm-hmm.
So, WWF Universe, what you think? Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. 5 stages of hell match at WrestleMania, if he accepts.
That was the 6th.
This promo could have gone so much better. I had it all mapped out in my head. But I'm like, you know what? It's live. Fuck it. Let's just kick it and go with it. And no, this isn't for show. I do know where he lives. I could roll over there anytime. But, see, that's a little bit creepy. I can get in trouble for that.
I'm sure just saying that could get you into trouble too.
You know? But see, the thing is, I'm not going to.
I know, but sometimes, knowing how people are nowadays,
Yes,
say
a little
something-
sensitive side. I see.
yeah, you say something like, oh, I just changed out a 60-watt light bulb for a 40-watt light bulb. They'll be like, you're about to go a higher level.
Social justice warrior.
No! It's just...
Anything else you'd like to say?
Nope.
Head out of here and hit my music, please.
Yeah.
So I can leave.
Yep.
What are you saying to, crew? What you got to say? Speak.
Umbrella, umpire.
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty.
Not a great fall from grace.
Speak, crew, speak. Your lips are not sealed. This is the WWF.
The F stands for fans.
Does it?
Well, for me it does.
Tune in at 5:30 when I face him one-on-one.
Yep.
What fight? Me versus him or me versus Roman Reigns? Oh, you want both? Well, before I do that, before we get this match started, crew, what is your thoughts on Roman Reigns? How do you feel? Express it live here. We have 3 people watching. 2 people. You want a brawl now? I thought he said I want a brawl now. I didn't know you changed genders.
This is a ballroom brawl.
Well, I'm out. He's atrocious, not too much to define him. Doesn't he look like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age? He looks like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Sid and Scrat had a dysfunctional son.
Oh, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's a fossil already. He's so fragile. I could literally just push him, but ow! And then he'll be like, I can't breathe or something stupid.
His bullshit in a china shop.
Anything he says is bullshit.
Yes.
I can't stand it. I will always miss the good times where him and I were great friends and did a lot. Had fun kicking in WWF. I wish he took it more seriously. I wish he didn't bail on everybody. But hopefully all that shit will come to rest if he comes at WrestleMania or sooner, and I can kick his ass on a daily. DJ, play, as he says, DJ, play my music. What the fuck? See, it's live.